Hey everybody, welcome to Uncle Dave's Brigade. Today I got a really good one. It is Boston rock and roll band, and it sounds like it is an autobiography of their band, but it's not. But what is it? I'll tell you in just a few minutes. So, hey, if you're new here, welcome. Hit like, subscribe, post notification bell if you like the kind of content I'm going to describe. First, I play mostly classic rock music, and I don't stop the video. I let it play all the way through. And I make comments, trivia, background stories, that kind of thing about the music and the band and the song. So, today I got a really good one. Like I said, it's got lyrics. Now, I invite you to read the lyrics because sometimes, you can't always hear exactly what he says. But read these lyrics and kind of listen to what he is saying, and then I'll tell you about it and tell you where it really came from. It sounds, like I said, like it comes from the first person, of course, but it's not exactly what it sounds like. So we'll get to that in just a minute. Let's get to it, and let's go. It's an album cut with lyrics, so let's go to it. 1976. All right, great song, great band, and let's get to the story. Tom Scholz was the founder of the band, and lead guitarist, but he actually went into the studio and created a demo, an album, basically a whole album, and there was no band. He had a friend of his that he had collaborated with before, named Jim Mazdia, and he was a drummer. And the stories that Jim used to tell him was all about sleeping in cars, working the bar circuit, playing in the streets, doing all these things. Tom had never done any of that. and neither had some of the other band members that later came on. But he listened to it and wrote a song around that, and he wrote other songs, put up a demo tape, sent it out, recorded it. He primarily did most of the recording on the demo track, and with Tom on it and with Brad Delp singing the lyrics, and sent it to the record company. They loved it, signed him a record deal. Hadn't even formed a band yet. So he got a band put together and they recorded it. Unfortunately, the management company didn't want Jim, the drummer who actually came up with the stories, to play on or be part of the band. So they replaced him, but with the understanding that on this particular song on the album, Jim would get credit for it and would be on this particular song. So he is the one playing the drums on this song. But now, when Brad came on board and all the others that came on board, they had war stories to tell. They, had paid their dues, so to speak. But not really for Tom. I mean, he kind of like jumped on it, created this album. It hit the roof and exploded. So he personalized it, kind of made it into a First Story song. But it really wasn't a First Story song, not about his experience anyway. Some of the other guys could attest to what Jim had said. They had gone through some of the same stuff. But Boston itself as a group, no. They kind of hit the ground running and took off. So that's a little bit about this song, little background story, little trivia history. Hope you enjoyed that. Hit like, subscribe, post notification bell so you can get notified every time I drop a song. Thanks for joining. Come back and see me. And be nice to each other out there. Be nice to yourself, okay? Thanks a lot. See you next time.